I think the Coastal Initiative was a very visionary law and embodied so many fundamental principles that changed the way that we were looking at land use, environmental stewardship, and basically protecting resources for current and future generations. So, for example, incorporating the precautionary principle, which hadn't been done before, incorporating a change in the burden of proof, that basically anybody who wanted to change the status quo would have to prove that their projects would not have an adverse environmental impact, as opposed to the government having to show why a project shouldn't be approved. That was significant. The fact that it was the people who spoke to protect and stepped forward to protect their precious resource, the coast, making it the people's law, was huge. The fact that it created an independent commission whose members were appointed by a variety of appointing authorities, so that no one ideology would control the decisions to be made, and recognizing that decisions are subjective and that you could have a good law, but if you don't have good people to implement it, it doesn't really make much difference. And the fact that that came at the height of the environmental movement and changes to the way that we looked at how we deal with with land especially, was huge. And California set the standard for the rest of the nation and, in fact, the world. So the Coastal Initiative, which came about as a result of people's alarm at what was happening along the coast, the rapid change, the deterioration of quality, the filling of wetlands, the proposed nuclear plants, the freeways proposed right along the coast, new marinas. It was all overwhelming to people who came to know the coast as kind of the geographic soul of California. And they said, stop. We don't want this kind of change to happen here in California as it happened, for example, in Florida. And so they took the initiative to pass the initiative.